Well, I'm excited as I've ever been to have a discussion on a podcast. Today we got James Toney, Lights Out Toney. I know you may not want me to say all this, but I'm going to say it. I think I was having a conversation with somebody the other day about the greatest fighters of all time, boxers of all time, and I asked him. I said, and this person really knows their stuff too. Like they grew up in the sport, great fighter, but knows his history. And I was like, tell me one fighter, one boxer that you know that put it all together and actually did it all. And what my point was, like, let's talk about Floyd. Floyd gets a lot of credit for being one of the greatest fighters of all time, and he should get that, of course. But he didn't do everything he could do in the ring. He just did what he needed to do. Um, exactly. But then you would come in and orthodox, southpaw, body shots, roll and counter, punch, go for the knockout, box, stick and move, like defense, and literally everything you could write down in a book about this is everything in boxing. You brought it into the ring at the highest level. I've never seen somebody do that. Like even my dad, I would see him do stuff in the gym. He would never bring it to the ring. You know, how? What's the secret, man? And I know Bill Miller's a really important person in your life, and you credit him. Was it God given? How did you become James Toney?
I think most important thing of all time, always the man upstairs, his most high,
God.
regret, you know what I'm saying? Respect, because it won't be him, I won't be where I am today. And then of course Bill Miller, one of the great, in my opinion, it may not be everybody else's opinion. He's the greatest trainer of all time because he trained as a child. George Walcott.
He was with Ezra Charles?
Yeah, all the years. For years. Trained Tommy Hearns, the whole he even trained Emmanuel Stewart.
Oh.
Yeah, he was Emmanuel Stewart's trainer.
That explains it. Dang. Now I get it.
And so, I'm just blessed, man. Extremely blessed. I feel great about everything I've been able to accomplish in my career, which I told everybody I was going to do before I even started.
Tell me about that.
I told everybody I played football my first love. I love football.
Were you a quarterback?
Quarterback and defensive back.
Dang.
I played both ways. I started both ways, both games.
Yeah.
I can throw like around, but I had a problem. Couldn't stay out of trouble. You know what I'm saying? Always doing some dumb stuff in school and getting expelled and all that. And so one day, my brother, he got popped by the police, drugs. So, as you can tell, I used to be in the game for a little bit.
Yeah.
But once he got busted, I said, "Oh hell no!" And he told me they were watching me, and I said, "Oh hell no!" So I got scared, threw everything down the toilet, and concentrated on boxing.
Right away. How old were you, roughly?
It's 18.
Wow.
And I had, at the time, 17,500.
Yeah.
I put it away. I lived off that.
And just box.
And just got the game. I don't always box. I box and then play football. Football, box. You know what I'm saying?
When did you start boxing? How old?
10.
10 years old.
Yeah.
And did you?
But I had my first amateur fight until I was 12. And my first amateur fight, boy, I saw my opponent. I said, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna talk his ass up, man." I'm talking mad stuff, man. And
what's up, man? This is Zach Banner, by the way.
What up, Big Zach? It's all good. Big linebacker. That linebacker with the blood.
Yeah, that's the biggest dude.
Ignore me, I'm not here.
All right.
And so we man, I said I'm gonna toss you up. I said, you know what? Pick a corner you want to lay down in. Please don't talking shit like I'm a man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Boy, my first amateur fight. Boy, Bill Rain, little motherfucker that little dude came at me so hard, dog, and beat the brace off my ass. Dog, I'm not in line. Moving, I'm trying to, and then
Put it on you.
RSC, second round.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So, second round what?
Referee stop contest.
Really?
RSC.
Dang.
That's what they call it back in the day, but you know.
Yeah.
And I was so embarrassed like everybody, right?
Yeah.
The homies, everybody.
You told everybody to come to see what you were gonna do to him, huh?
In my hometown too. And I thought the kid was from Zanesville, Ohio.
And you brought the whole town.
Oh yeah, man! I ran back in the hotel room, ran upstairs, shut the door, and did not come out until it was over. It was at least at 10 at night when I left. My mom.
That was your first fight?
My first amateur fight. And then I ain't boxing for like 3 or 4 years, right? I was kind of heavily into football.
Yeah.
And then we played Flint, Michigan, you know, hood school.
Yeah.
I mean, over here, and I was high class.
Yeah.
And one player dude he hit me hard. No problem with that, but when he got up, he stuck me in my stomach.
Dang.
And it was unpopular. That's when I had to issue the fight back, issue the fight again.
Yeah.
And then as I kept on going along my whole football career in high school, and then I wasn't doing what I was supposed to do.
Yeah.
In the streets, doing stupid shit.
Yeah.
And then from the SAC.
And tell me something. You said that the guy stepped on your stomach.
Yeah.
Did you do anything, or you were just?
Yeah, we was fighting.
You started, and that's when you got the itch.
It was a ball. And then after that, that's when I got the itch to fight again. I tore his ass up. My skin was tore up, but it was worth it.
How much does stuff like that happen in football a lot? People stepping on each other.
No, but that's fighting terms. Like you said, yeah. You step on my stomach intentionally.
It's on.
I'm pressing, absolutely.
Word.
Rightfully so.
When did you get linked up with Bill Miller? From the beginning, or when you were older?
So first, I had a great trainer by the name of Keith Lee. He knew everything.
Keith Lee?
Keith Lee, yeah. But God bless him, rest in peace. And he taught me a lot of stuff, but then he had a problem with drugs.
Mm.
I wasn't saying to him, but it was my problem. You know what I'm saying? And then and then as I turned pro, everything was going good for the rest of 4 fights. I'm knocking everybody out. And once he started disappearing on me. And his wife said he back to dependency again. Drinking, smoking, doing all that crack, all that.
Dang.
And so I had to let him go. And then my first promoter, Johnny A. Smith, a great dude, man. For him, I probably won't be here today. You know what I'm saying? Because he gave me an opportunity.
How old were you at this point?
18.
You were about to turn pro at that point?
Yeah.
Wow.
And I only had 33 amateur fights.
Really?
Yeah, 33 amateur fights, 31-2, 29 knockouts.
Wow.
Yeah, seriously.
31. I figured you would have had 300.
Oh man, I wasn't. From day one, I never wanted to try to be an Olympian. It was my thing.
You wanted to make money?
Yeah, I wanted to make money, and plus I knew I wasn't what they wanted. I wasn't an ass.
That wasn't your style. Yeah.
No.
Oh yeah. No ass.
No, so I don't do it. So I decided to turn pro.
So you turned pro and you're.
And excuse me, sorry. And then after from the SATs, I could go to Michigan or Michigan State.
Yeah.
Or Western Michigan to play football. Plus my brother got caught, or my best friend got caught selling drugs.
Yeah.
And they were on me, so I had no choice but to fall back on my second sport.
You have to provide for your family.
Yeah.
I understand.
But see, that's another thing. My mom, she had a bakery. She owned one of the top bakeries in the country. And I didn't have to do all that, but you know, it was peer pressure.
Yeah.
Stupid. I'm stupid, being stupid. Doing all the wrong things, trying to be hard, all that. I had to.
It's funny. My dad. I asked him. He said when he came out of the Olympics, he wanted to be an electrician, and he said that he didn't even want to go pro. But he said he got a call, a knock on the door. Oh, hold on, knock on the door. He always said the knock on the door from Mr. Must Have It, And mom must have this, cousin must have that, little brother needs this. He had a brother that had polio. Like everybody needed support, you know. And he was like, I got to pull everybody out of this, so we're gonna have to make some money, you know. And that was it. So he turned pro, got his first check. He said his first payday was, I mean, his first fight, he got $5,000. It felt like $1 million, and then he was like, I'm hooked, you know. So tell me, so you turned pro, and that trainer started having issues, and then at some point, when did you meet Bill, or when did you start working with Bill as a pro?
I started with Jackie. I'm after Ace, my first promoter and manager. He got killed.
Dang.
So I went to home. He was the man. In Detroit. But he had like it. It was cool. Just real nice, everything.
Yeah.
Like Goodfellas.
Yeah.
You know, just good. Cool. It was a great dude, man. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have the opportunity I had. And after he passed, and then me and Greg Owens, my half trainer and Pat manager, we started looking for new people to go through, new promoters, new management, and everything like that. And he came upon Jackie in the gym, and she saw me train one day. I'm doing what I used to do, knock everybody out of the gym.
Just knocking them out. Yeah.
And she's like, "Who is this guy?" And Greg Owens told her, and we got together, and then homeboy started acting crazy, getting drunk and getting zoom, and that was it. Then Jay said, I have a trainer for you. I said, who? She said, I have to ask Bill Miller first. But I don't know because you're kind of young and you're crazy. And she asked him, and Bill was like, I seen how he is. I know he's loose, but let's see what we can do. And we worked the first day. I worked with him, right? I said, what you want me to do? Hit the bag? He said, bags. We gonna spar. Bags don't hit back.
Right away.
Yeah, and I want to see what you got.
Yeah.
And I went out there and did my thing, and he was impressed. But what he did was give me more stuff to learn. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He's a teacher.
He said, I train all these fighters. I train every child. Who's his best friend?
Whoa.
I trained Jesse Joe Walker. I trained with Archie Moore. Wow. I said, if we train on, and then Greg Owens, my coach trainer, was like, he knows his stuff.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sit back and watch him do his thing. And then when he said he showing Tommy Herron, who was my favorite fighter, I was like, oh hell yeah.
That's my dude.
And then
this is in Detroit?
Yeah. Yep. And then James like, he wants to train. He said like Indian. I'm like, okay, let's go work. Every day we worked, I was there on time. Before he got there,
you were there early.
I'm like, I'm ready to learn. I want to see what you got to show me. You know what I'm saying? I want to see everything. I want all his knowledge. I want to soak it up and keep getting better and better. And it happened.
And you had that attitude from the start. Go ahead.
Good.
I was gonna ask, man. Talk to me real quick, and then I want to go back to Bill, if you don't mind. Where were you? What city did you grow up in? Because were you in Detroit originally? Is that where you grew up, or Grand Rapids, or where were you?
I was born and raised my first 8 years in Grand Rapids.
Grand Rapids.
And the reason why, because my mom, she's from Grand Rapids, but she went to Ann Arbor to the University of Michigan. And I stayed behind for 4 years until she got an education.
Yep.
And then I came up. And then I trained in Ann Arbor for a little bit because I had a guy by the name, you might know this jackass by the name of Stacey McKinley.
I've heard the name.
I've heard the name. But anyway, so I was him, and then Greg Owens was another blessing for me because he took me to the gym every day back from Ann Arbor to Detroit.
Really?
40 miles each way every day for 7 years.
And then that started when you were how old?
Shit.
Like 12?
14.
13. And when you were going to Detroit, what gym were you going to?
What gym I think was a Buxton.
Okay.
All gyms to train.
And then when you linked
Buxton,
up with Bill?
Johnson, King's Gym, Crunk Gym, whatever.
And then when you hooked up with Bill, where were you training out of?
Me and Jack had our own gym. It was called Galaxy Boxing.
Got it.
And that was in Livonia, Michigan.
So and then what at the time was Crunk. To me, Crunk now is like it's one of the top 3 most legendary gyms because so many champions, especially in the recent days, modern times, came out of that. Back then, what was Crunk just another gym, or did people respect it as like, yo, that's where all the good fighters?
Let me tell you something. Back in the day, Crunk today is nothing.
Yeah.
Back then, Crunk was everything. Crunk was like glaciers in New York.
Got it.
I mean, everyone who a fighter, if you want to become a fighter, and you want to know how to fight, you gotta come through the Crunk Gym.
Yeah.
You gotta see Tommy. You gotta see K Manley. You gotta see sometimes Tony Tucker. I don't know if you know him.
I remember him.
And Hillary Kempty. I mean, a lot of great fighters came through there. And Michael Moore.
Yeah.
And boy, let me tell you, if we go to Crunk, first thing they say when you come in the gym, fresh meat online, baby, fresh meat online. It was great.
So you walk in, you don't know nobody. You just walk in, everybody start.
So when I came the first day, my first day in Crunk with Jackie, they said, fresh meat. I said, and this dude, you better know him. God damn it. I forgot his name.
Boxer?
Damn, big fat motherfucker.
Was he did he have a career?
Yeah, a little bit, not
Okay.
big, but
Yeah.
small guy. But he's all right.
Yeah.
And damn, his name is Othello Horn.
Othello Horn.
Othello
Oh
Horn.
no.
And he was the gym clown.
Yeah.
Fresh meat. Oh shit, we got lights out in the house. Fresh meat. I said fresh meat. Okay. I said all you motherfuckers line up. First ass. Whoever wanted can get it. And man, I first day I boxed, and then at the time there was beef between me and Gerald McClellan.
Oh, Tommy. Tommy.
Well,
All right, can you? We need you to pull something up. He just brought up a name, and so while he explains the story, can you pull up James Toney, Gerald McClellan, and I'll talk about why in a second. So you said you had a beef with Gerald McClellan.
yeah.
You just didn't like him.
No, look, I didn't like nobody who was in my division. Who I'm fighting.
Yeah.
It's part of the game.
Yeah.
And it's not part of my game.
Yeah.
Because I'm not interfering with you.
Yeah.
And so I boxed Fabian Williams. I boxed Fabian Williams, former alternate brother.
Yeah.
Boxing, then I boxed Gerald. They put him in first to try me out.
Yeah.
Easy work.
Easy work. Right in the gym though.
Yeah.
So tell me, well, if you don't mind, so I want to watch this for a second. So it's funny, I met a guy. I was in Boston and thinking about I had started the gym and I wanted to start training again to fight. And this is probably like 10 years ago. And there was this trainer his name's the Nonpareil Hilario. And he came up under the guys who trained Hagler, Petronelli. And, came up out of that gym. So he was training me and so on and so forth. He was one of the smartest trainers I've ever met, but no one's ever heard of him, of course. And he was like, he pulled this up and he said, everything you need to know in boxing is in this sparring session. He's like, everything you want to see, he's like, you can pick 3 or 4 things and build a whole fighter just off 3 or 4 things from this. And he was like, there's 100 things in here, right? So he would make me watch this all the time. And there's a fighter named Anthony Sims. He goes by the Magician, but he was here the other day. And I brought this up, and no, he brought it up. And he's the only other person to bring it up. And he said he watches this every day before he comes to the gym. 365 days a year, every day he goes to the gym, he watches this. And then he'll watch a little bit of other things, whatever he's working on, but this is his base. So we're going to play it real quick, but can you just talk to me about what was going on this day? Can you play it?
Today was a battle of prospects. Who's gonna be the man in Detroit? Who is the man in Detroit? And it's me.
Who's the man?
Period.
Yeah.
And see, right now I'm just doing what I do. Stay away from watching for the big right hand and counter.
Yeah.
And then doing combat, crouching, you know what I'm saying? Crowding the space so he can get off.
Yeah.
That's what baseball is doing. Side movement.
So, got it.
Keep it moving.
Keeping him moving.
Yes.
Moving his feet.
I'm turning. Make him turn. And they what you said. All the fighters, they have no footwork. They over just punching.
Yeah.
Double jab, bam, boom. That's what he's trying to do to me.
And can I ask you something? So in the beginning of it, you were definitely, I see you were putting his right hand in check and making a miss.
Yep.
And then
Fighting back.
brilliant. But then eventually you started digging to the body.
Yeah, because current fighters don't like that. The body shots kill them every time. Kill them every time. Excuse me. Everybody but Tommy. Because Tommy is probably the best body person in history.
Got it.
Probably.
Tommy Hearns.
He be digging. He digs. That's why that's how I try to copy my game off him, Ray Robinson, Usher Moore, Hagler.
Yeah. What did you take? So Tommy, you said you took them body shots, and what did you take from Ray Robinson?
Oh, movement. Small, subtle movements.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing from Eddie Childs. Same thing from Usher Moore.
Just a little subtle.
Yeah, smooth.
Mm-hmm.
You see, I was doing here because Bill Miller, he trained all his guys. He trained Jimbo. He told me what to do, how to do it.
He knew Gerald up and down.
Yeah, he trained him, Luther Burgess.
Luther Burgess, I remember that name.
Luther Burgess and a whole bunch.
Was he in the gym, Luther Burgess?
Yep, he was there. He was training Gerald.
Got it. And would Bill have been in there that day?
Who?
Would Bill Miller have been there that day?
Bill was with me that day.
He would have been there.
And man was there. They all were kind of disappointed that Gerald destroyed me like they said he was gonna do.
Yo, man. So what would you compare this to? To me, like you got Luther Burgess, Emmanuel Stewart, Bill Miller all in the same gym. That would be like
King's Court.
King's Court?
Because, all these guys, Emmanuel had so much talent trainers around him.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man. It was unbelievable. And they all did a great job. All did a great job with their fighters, always spending time with them, pressing issue.
Yeah.
The thing is, the main thing was knockout.
Knockout.
That was the main big, double jab by hand. That was the main big thing. But Tommy, he was different. Double jab by hand up to it, step up, uppercut, right hand, boom.
Yeah.
But everything with Tommy, that right hand is coming.
Everything's about setting up that right hand.
Yep.
So what while we're talking about it, man, tell me what last thing on this, man, what made, obviously you got the better of him, but what made Gerald McClellan a great fighter?
I'm gonna say Gerald was a good fighter because his tenacity was crazy.
His what?
Tenacity.
Oh yeah.
He wanted to get you. He ain't thinking about number 9. Just like me, he trying to knock you out, trying to just hurt you. And it was sad to what happened to him. I mean, for real. I mean, the referee was foul for that.
Yeah, man.
The referee was really foul. He had been out in the first or second round. But then he let Ben survive and all that, the hometown bullshit.
Yeah.
And then the headbutts, and he wasn't caught for that. Man, dog, look, all dudes, the Queens, I call them Eubanks and Ben, I tried to fight them for years.
Yeah.
They ran for me. And look, I was even in England. And I went to Eubanks' house. Dude called the constables on me. Oh, you coward! Come on inside.
He called the cops on you. That's funny.
Over there, it's called the constables.
Yeah.
They call oh man, you can't be the best fighter in the world. You gonna call the cops on me?
That's funny.
Man, I ain't here to fight you. I'm trying to get a fight with you.
Man, we had that. They had that. Somebody did that today, and it got to social media. Man, they get clowned so bad for that.
Yeah, for sure.
Can you pull up Toney versus James Toney versus Barkley?
Woo-wee. Oh, that fight right here. That whole tour, man. it was worse. Each day got worse and worse.
When y'all were promoting,
Yeah, man.
was he talking trash
He
or
was
what?
talking so much shit like he Superman. This because he be time. Oh, you see what I do in Detroit, mo? I'm gonna do the same way. I'm gonna kick your ass. I'm gonna kill you, Tony. I was, bro.
Okay.
And we had at the final press conference here in L.A. It was on Sunset. I forgot the restaurant. It's not there no more.
Yeah.
He was like, I ran by him, coming to the room. I came in first. I'm a challenger.
Yeah.
He came in with a big ass machete, right? We call
Yeah, machete or cutlass. So yeah.
because his name is the Blade, right?
Yeah.
So, oh hell, I don't play this shit, dog.
Yeah, it's
So
not
I seen the captain next to me with a pistol. I tried to get a gun, man. I'm about to kill this dude, man. And then he got out of hand. And I said, no. He came in here with this blood. He gonna do something. I ain't know what the hell he gonna do.
Man.
Bob Amber going crazy, man. Bob, oh shit. I told y'all how to do this. I told y'all how to do that. It was on Barkley.
Yeah.
It was crazy, man. It was like I said, man, this fat, you gonna kill me? I'm gonna kill you for real. I said, hey, February 13th, that's your ass.
I tell a lot of people, man, like, you got to take that attitude in the ring, and because the referee, essentially, the rules in the referee to make sure somebody don't die. That's the whole point. And the fighter's job is to, I hate to say it, but in my opinion, it's like you've killed each other. Basically, you're fighting, but the referee is supposed to stop it before it goes there. But that attitude is sometimes necessary. I'm going to bring that up again later. So I just want to tell you, so this fight, this is special to me for two reasons. One, I called my dad, and this is like 10 years ago, and in my gyms, I was like writing workouts for the boxing classes, and I was like, why am I making up stuff? Like, this has all been done before. Let me just watch tape and use combinations that were actually thrown in these fights, and like, instead of me just trying to make up stuff. And so I called him, and I was like, Dad, what are like the top 10 most important fights that everybody should watch? And he gives me a list, and I'm going down the list. And then he mentions this fight, and I think he commentated this fight.
Man, George, your pops, I love him for life, man. I'm saying,
He loves you, man.
Because number one, he always supported me. While Jim Lampley and the other
guy. Yeah, I know you're talking about.
The guy always trying to belittle me and shit. I'm like, fuck y'all. I said, George, I'm talking to you. But he
always supported you.
You know what I'm saying? These guys over here are some assholes.
It's because
first class,
and he could see everything you're doing, and I think a lot of people just couldn't see.
But if you remember it, but as he was talking great about me, the two other shy asses were trying to degrade me and shit. And George was like, nope, don't even go there. I love that. You know what I'm saying? I'm picking to the part. I'm trying to. I really hate Iran. I hate him with a passion.
Yeah.
I told him. I'm gonna be each round. I told Pops, Bill Miller.
Yeah.
I told him Pops. I said each round I'm gonna fight somebody different. What I mean by that?
You said each round I'm gonna fight him like somebody different.
Yeah. Each round I told him. I said one round I'm gonna be Ray Robinson. One round I'm gonna be Archie Moore. One round I'm gonna be Tommy Hearns. If you look at it, you see every round it's different.
So
all my idols I was trying to emulate.
Man, that just blew my mind because. Well, so the other reason this fight's special to me is like recently I was writing a workout and I was like, let me look at something for inspiration. And most of the times when I do it, I got to watch the fight for like 7 to 8 rounds to find like, oh, I'll use that combination, I'll use that movement, 7 to 8 rounds. And then people only throw most fighters. What I find because I write this down, they for the most part throw the same 3 or 4 combinations or punches the whole fight. It's just slightly different here and there. This one, I wrote a whole workout, and I didn't even get through the first round. There was so much volume and so much diversity of punches and movements and all that, and I was done writing the workout, and it hadn't even been through the first round.
Yeah.
I got to go back and watch round 2. I mean, I watched the whole fight, but round 2 and round 3, and I was just like, holy smokes, and that's when it finally hit me. I'm like, this might be the best fighter that's ever walked the face of the earth. So can we watch it real quick? That explains why you came out of the gate hitting him right away because you didn't like him.
He tried to swarm me. See, he tried to swarm me, and the next thing you know, I'm gonna eat him up. it's what I'm training for. Right here, boy. I had all training, almost my partner I had them emulate him. I knew he was going to fight me like he fought Tommy.
And he's bigger than you, right?
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Everybody big me, I'm knocking everybody out.
You see them body shots?
I'm built different, man. I'm telling you.
You sneaking and sliding them in?
I'm sneaking. Boom,
Comfortable.
boom, boom, boom. Turning, watch me turning. See, I'm turning.
Golly.
Turning, boom, boom, double. Everything I do is throw doubles. Doubles and triples. Boom, boom, boom. Uppercut, boom. I have fun. I have fun tonight. Really, I have fun tonight.
Do you remember coming out of that first round after one of the best rounds I've ever witnessed in my life? How did you feel?
I felt good. I told Bill Miller, I said, we just getting started. Party just getting started. I said, if you go, if you hit me in between each round,
Yeah.
I was telling Pops, I'm gonna get his ass. I'm gonna beat that. I'm beat that for a couple rounds before I stop him.
So, last question on it. In your opinion, did you was there a point where you're like, you know what, I can stop him now, but I'm gonna wait a little bit and work on him some more?
I told him and Mustafa Muhammad, his trainer, I said, I was gonna get fat, but I'm gonna torture you. I said, look, and then I said, I ran after I knock you out, then I'm gonna knock your trainer out.
You know what, man? His mouthpiece flew out. Man, what was so impressive is these days a lot of fighters, my dad calls them, he said, selling wolf tickets. They bark, and then they get to the fight and don't do anything. Yeah.
Man, these fighters suck, man.
And then you come in and you back it up, man. And they stopped it. What did
Oh shit, chin gone.
Oh. You see them body shots? It's so hard to do, man. So last fight, if you could, everybody got to watch this fight, man. You did it all that night. Oh. Where did your conditioning come from, man?
Running a mountain.
Hiking?
No, the auditorium. Observatory.
Yeah. Arboretum or auditorium?
Arboretum.
Yeah. In Detroit or?
No, here.
Really? You used to run up it?
Hey, look, I didn't want to come out here and train, but James said, we got to get away. I said, to L.A., of all places, we have a lot of distraction.
Yeah.
But I found a way to do it.
You started coming out here early in your career?
James Face brought me here in 1990.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Matter of fact, I was training for Michael Nunn for the Nunn fight.
All right, that's the next fight. Can you pull? This is the last one, but James Toney versus Michael Nunn. That's crazy. That's the next fight I want to watch.
I was training for him. I was training for Michael Nunn out here, but the fight was a year away from. We came here to train in his gym. To let him know I was here on the scene. You know what I'm saying?
Got it. Send a message.
But he wasn't here. But all of a sudden, he wasn't here.
He's out of town all of a sudden.
And so then we stayed because I got to fight the number 3 super middleweight contender by Alberto Scarface Gonzalez.
Okay.
From Houston, Texas. So I fought him not throwing the 5th round as a super middleweight.
Mm-hmm.
Just preparing for my round, just getting ready. But at the time, I didn't know them from my round.
Yeah.
And then one day, Jane got a call and says, a year later, we fought my round. We had to fight my round, but I don't know if we should. I said, Jay, if you don't take the damn fight, I swear to God, me and you ain't never talk again. Shit, but I don't know, Jay. It's his hometown. I said, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I said, I don't care.
Yeah.
You
wanted to go fight him in his hometown.
I said, I want that.
Yeah.
I want that. I said, Jane's trying to fight. So we finally got it. And I trained like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I train every day. Like always, I train 14 days on, 1 day off.
That's your schedule?
Yeah.
Dang.
I train 3 times a day.
Talk me through that. 3 times a day, like running, boxing, and sparring?
In the morning,
training?
First in the morning, I run 5 miles, straight to the gym. hit them weights. Everybody say, weights, it makes you slow down. What's the bullshit? I saw George do it.
You were lifting weights back then?
Yeah.
And then
I'm always lifting weights. I play football.
Yeah.
I was always lifting weights. You know what I'm saying? I used to weight. I love weights.
God.
And so then I would lift weights for an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Go home, take a shower, rest up, eat some food.
Yeah.
Go box 12 to 2.
Yeah.
Box. I would shot box. 4 or 5 rounds. Time to box. 15, 20 rounds, 5-minute rounds.
Sparring.
Yeah. But how we had.
15 to 20, sometimes 5-minute rounds.
Yeah. All 5-minute rounds. True story. Anybody who will tell you, who knows me, they will tell you.
5-minute rounds.
Yes. Yeah. And then you want to get done that, jump rope. I'm going to hit the speed bag 25 minutes straight, and then jump rope 30 minutes straight.
What jump rope after that? So 25 minutes on the speed bag, and then
30 minutes of jump rope. Straight, no breaks.
So let me just read 5 miles, then straight to the gym, hit the weights, go back, recover, rest, then show up at the gym, shadow box 5 rounds, spar in upwards of 15 rounds or more, 5-minute rounds.
15 to 20 rounds, 15 to 20 rounds, 5-minute rounds, true story. And as you can call Jay, should tell you.
No, I believe you. I'm just 25 minutes on the speed bag, 30 minutes on the rope, 14 days on, 1 day off.
Yep.
That's how. That explains it. Nobody trains like that, man. There are few people.
After I done boxing, my boxing gym, I woke up at night and work on my legs. Work leg weights, leg press.
Yeah.
By hour.
Man. So you were always a gym rat.
Yep. To this day, I'm always in the gym.
Man,
to this day.
All right, so we got this fight up. Can you rewind it real quick and just talk us through this? Like, the way you knocked him out is, to me, one of the smoothest, most well-planned, calculated knockouts I've ever seen. But can you talk me through the game plan going into this? Because Michael Nunn was a bad boy, and I think he had Angelo Dundee. Maybe.
Yeah, he had Angelo Dundee, but I said Angelo Dundee, he's a virus. He's weak. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying before the fight. You know.
That's what you're saying to yourself.
I said, I don't get. I said, everybody said, we going his hometown. I said, I don't care. I'm knocking him off from his mama. I'm knocking him off from his whole family, all his friends. They all gonna see his shit. And like I said, when I was younger, man, I had no respect for nobody.
Yeah.
None. I was like, man, fuck you. Excuse me. F you and all that. And I told everybody, I'm gonna tell you like it is.
Period.
We got the first one, and then we came to Davenport. At first, we had a great hotel, beautiful Black Hawk Hotel.
Yeah.
It's called the Black Hawk.
Yeah.
Downtown Iowa, nice ass town. But I guess Michael didn't like me being in the same hotel with him, right? So they took my ass and put me at Rock Island, Illinois, right across the water. The hood. A piece of shit hotel. It was like.
He has the belt at this point?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like it's like he said in the pounds, I'm in the outhouse. So now I'm in the rooms, I see roaches crawling around. I said, this motherfucker pissing me off. I'm really gonna hurt him now.
And boxing people don't know, promoters, they'll do that they'll try to give their fighter an edge, put you in the wrong hotel, don't have your food voucher, whatever it is, like whatever they can to throw you off, like your plane tickets, they don't send one for your team. And people don't know this stuff goes on in the sport. They'll do whatever they can to throw you off, but you said that was a bad decision because it made you want to get him.
Yeah, even more.
Yeah.
I'm already coming to the same time. I thought about to win, but I let that dude get to me a little bit too much. But then again, Bill Mills, you know how he is. Come on, James, we ain't coming for this. So at the press conference on Wednesday, he talking stuff, touching my chin, touching my head, and that's when he touched my head. I grabbed my neck. Come on, tell me some bitch, I kill your ass. You know what I'm saying? Then everybody grabbing me.
Yeah.
And for real, I'm trying to tell you. I said, I'm about to kill him, dog. I have my hand on his neck.
Yeah.
I'll kill him, boy. And then, so now he in my head, right? Bill, I saw before the fight, be like, remember, we worked on body shots. Go,
Body shot. He's preaching that.
yeah, take time, bro. Side. Bill Ray, first round, I'm trying to kill him.
Can you go to pull up the first round real quick?
Look, everything that we worked on for the fight, out the window.
Out the door.
Everything out the window. Everything. And so he killing me. You see, he tattooed my ass.
Yeah.
Hit me with shots. I'm trying to rush it on him. What?
You just said right there. This is round one. Damn. You trying to knock him out round one?
I'm trying to hurt him, dog. You see, he's slipping me. He hit me with shots that I ain't never hit before. You know what I'm saying? So.
But you just don't care.
No, but look. Round 5, after round 5, Bill Moore said this. He did this to me. Pop. He slapped me.
Slap you right in the face.
We ain't coming for this. Get back in the game. Do what you're supposed to do. And so after that, when he did that, something just came back over me. And I started doing what we supposed to. I kept doing what we worked on.
Yeah.
Body shots, slow him down. And round 7, round 8, he said, slow him down. I'm catching him. I'm talking to him now. I said, I'm going to get your ass. It's almost time for you to sleep.
You saying that to him?
Yeah, I'm talking to him. I'm saying, about where your mama's a bitch. I'm talking to him. I'm getting him out of his head.
Yeah.
I'm getting him out of his head now. I got him doing stuff he don't ever do before. He trying to swing at me. And then, when that 11th round came, he ain't pay his bill. The lights went out. So I was trying to get him, though. I was trying to decapitate that ass. Everything he said was trying to do, I was trying to make him pay for it.
Everything he wanted to do, he made him pay for what he wanted to do.
Yeah.
That's what you want to do, make you pay for it.
Yeah.
So can you
And then what I did knock him out, I don't know if you guys realize this, I was in the southpaw stance.
I have. I 100% have, and that's what I was about to ask you about. I wish I had got a chance to tell you that, but you beat me to it. So can you scroll right towards the end? So you were sitting there, but then you switched, and it was so nonchalant. I don't even think he noticed.
Mm-hmm.
And then you threw a hook. Yeah, from
Outside, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was so smooth. Watch it. And he cleaned him out, too. It didn't even look like he had a lot of power on it either, but let's see. And then you kind of knew what you wanted to do? You knew how you wanted to get him out?
I told Bill in between rounds, Bill, I got him. He's tired. I got him now. I'm about to get him. The 11th round, I said, Bill, I'm about to get him. Trust me.
Yeah, here it goes.
And then he comes, boom. I made him miss. He's on his side.
Smooth.
Boom.
Look, he's still. There it comes. Here it comes.
Right
Almost. Let's see. This is one of my favorite knockouts. My dad told me to watch this too.
Yeah.
Michael Nunn. Ooh!
Lights out, baby.
Can you rewind that real quick?
Lights out. Sleepy. Pale Bill, boy.
Talk about that. Did you like not switch, but do it with? Did you like try to do it where he couldn't see you switch?
Because as an amateur, I boxed both southpaw and right
From the beginning.
I can switch. And so I said, I'm going to switch on that. People don't know that.
They didn't even know.
And see, and the reason why I turned conventional, because back in the day, it was hard for southpaws in fights.
All right, we got to talk about that. Okay, here it goes one more time. Here it comes. And he just dropped his back foot back.
Damn well.
Here it come.
Uppercut guy right there. Man, trying to flip me over the bullshit jabs he had. Boom.
Oh. Dang, you just felt it right away.
Yeah.
Man, talk for a moment about the southpaw thing. The reason I bring it up is I was debating this with somebody the other day, and I remember growing up and being like, in our gym, there's no southpaws. Like, we opened our gym in 1983, no southpaws. And I always wondered why. And then I remember hearing people around the gym when some of the kids or whatever would turn southpaw, everybody called them a coward. And like, you must be a coward if you're going to fight southpaw. Like, commit to that. You know, that style. Like, oh, I'm a southpaw. And the more I understand, I've read a lot of books and listened to my father and his friends talk, And from what I gathered, it was like if you were a southpaw, this is my thought at least, if you were a southpaw, you couldn't get fights. And if you wanted to be in the gym taking up a locker, the sparring and all that, and you're a southpaw, like nobody can make any money with you doing that. So if you were going to just be a southpaw as a pro fighter, you had to commit to that because you just were scared to fight straight up.
No.
Because if you're not going to make money, why were there no southpaws?
But you got back in the day, back in the 70s and 80s and 90s, it was hard for southpaws to fight because they were awkward.
Yeah, no one wanted to fight them.
Nobody knew how to fight them. Only but the old school knew what to do. You know what I'm saying? And so I turned over because I want to be ambidextrous. I wanted to learn how to do both ways, just in case I had to go back to my old side.
You wanted to have it all, yeah.
So I want, like I said, I told Bill, I said, Bill, I want you to make me the most complete fighter you ever had. And we did.
You said that to him?
Yes, I did. But, I mean, I sat down with Bill, and Bill, everybody said Bill, what's his name? Bill Slayton.
Yeah.
Had the most tapes ever. No, Bill Miller did. Bill Miller.
He had a library.
Oh, Bill Miller had a library plus. Old Balansiki, your father. I mean, he would show me films that we would sit there and watch films. He had me stay, my first week with him, he had me stay at his house with his wife.
Watching film?
Watching film, old fighters. Balansiki, God, man, so many old fighters that I had never heard of at the time.
Balansiki, you said? I know that fighter.
Balansiki.
Balansiki.
And
then obviously he had you watching guys like Ezzard and
Charles and Sherry Robinson. Him and Sherry, Detroit. As Detroit connection went there.
Oh, that's right, because Sugar Ray's from Detroit, and so Joe Louis. And then is Bill from Detroit?
Yep, they originally from Cincinnati. That's how him and Charles came up together.
Got it. And then he had the Detroit connection and the fighters there. Yo, so talk, man. If you could just give me an idea of what, knowing that you had, I think from what I gather, one of the best trainers of all time, and Bill Miller, what made him a great trainer? Like the 3 or 4 things, or just what do you think makes a good trainer? What makes a real trainer?
Bill thing was he wasn't yelling. He wasn't yelling. You know, you got a trainer that yeah. Bill wasn't like that.
He never yelled.
Bill was cool, calm, and collective. Man, once when the bell's over, he wouldn't berate you. He like, you gotta do this, you gotta do this. Come with you smoothly, and get your mind, get into your mind. Everybody was like, he wasn't like that. It wasn't like that with Bill. It was, and Bill's thing was, his main thing was, he was smooth because his favorite music was jazz, Coltrane. You know what I'm saying? And so look, it was crazy because here I was rap NWA and all that crazy shit, and he in the Coltrane and Miles Davis and all that.
Yeah.
Everybody like, how the hell that gonna work? So and then my Coltrane, Greg Owens, he with that ZZ Top and
y'all all over the place. Yeah,
it was crazy, right?
Yeah.
So me and him, we drive to the gym every day to Detroit, and on the way there, I had to listen to ZZ Top and all that shit.
Yeah.
Oh, God. That time, we listen to my music. The rap, we like, oh, fuck.
They didn't want to hear that, yeah.
Same shit, you know what I'm saying? So it was crazy. Then we on the road, it was me, him, and Bill, and if we were on a plane somewhere, everybody had their own earphones. Bill had his Coltrane.
Did he?
Yeah, my man Bill had, Jay Gray would have his ZZ Top and all that, and maybe my NWA and whoever I was listening to.
Did you ever get into jazz? Did it grow on you?
Oh man, but look, right now, I was jazz. Every time I listen to jazz, I think about Bill Miller.
Yeah.
Oh, cause what you listen
to. I remember watching an interview you probably 10 years ago, and you said something to the effect of that early on. I think you said early on, Bill told you like, if you're not gonna listen, I can't do this, or I don't have time for that, or something like that.
My first got with Bill because I'm crazy. I'm on my mind doing things. And son, if you ain't gonna listen to me, I don't need you. I said, I'm too old for this. At the time we started training, he was 17 years old. He had a grip like a vice grip, a hand grip. Strong. He was cockstrong, you know what I'm saying? 76 years old and was strong. And he still box.
Yeah.
And he would show me some moves. Like he
At
still
76.
do it. Yeah. Well, we were the best tandem in boxing for 10 years.
Yeah, with no disagreement on that, man. Did you almost 80-something fights?
No, I had 97.
But how many until you were undefeated for like 75 or something?
I was undefeated 46 1-2, and I fought Roy Jones.
That's right.
And the reason why I lost to Roy Jones because I didn't listen. I was too busy partying, having a good time, but then I can blame on Jackie and Bob Al because the more I just fought Prince Charles Williams July 29th, 1994.
Yeah.
We at the MGM Grand. I told Jackie, I told Bob, I said, if y'all have me an agreement in check with Roy Jones before August 24th, which is my birthday, I'm done for the year. I'm going. Yeah. You know, so August 24th came and went.
Yeah.
And so me and the Goon Squad, we took a trip with the French, with the Barbados, with the England, and when by the time I got to San Puerto Rico, Jackie called me. She said, I left from Puerto Rico September 5th.
Yeah.
September 23rd, I was in Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Jackie called me. She said, James, we have to fight done. I said, what fight? I said, Jackie, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done for the year. She said the magic word. $9 million. I said, I'll be home tomorrow.
$9 million. Nobody's walking away from that.
Yeah. I said, I'll be home tomorrow.
You got it.
I said, I came in and told everybody pack your shit, we leaving.
Yeah.
I said, and my brother Jimmy was like, what's wrong? I said, we'll find Roy Jones.
Where was the fight date? Where was it at? I mean, sorry, what was the day? How much time do you have to prepare?
It was September 23rd.
September 20th?
The fight was November 18th.
Do you think they knew? Do you think his camp knew that you were partying?
They all, everybody knew because everybody knew it was in fights. I had trouble making weight because remember, when I played football, I was 205 defensive back, quarterback. I came down with the 7th term pro.
You were 205?
Yeah.
Oh, so you physically had already been a heavyweight basically, and you came down.
Yeah. It was struggling to make weight because, look, every time I made weight, I made weight. It was killing each time. When I made weight, I gained 15 pounds overnight.
Wow. 160, so you did 175. Got it. I always thought you built up to being heavyweight. I didn't know you were naturally a heavyweight.
And then when I got the call for Jones rematch, man, I was back up to 205.
Yeah.
And I had to struggle. And all I did for the fight was
trying to make weight.
That's all. I wasn't training for Roy Jones. I was trying to lose weight.
Because it's $9 million, man.
Oh, yeah.
So you still won.
Yes, sir.
Yo, so tell me.
I lost that fight.
No, but you got the $9 million, so you still won. That's my point. Like you still win in the end because that's a big payday. Back then, $9 million back then.
But you know what? If I would have been Chip out Williams for Prince Charles Williams and Tim Miller or Aaron Barkley, y'all would have never heard of Roy Jones. Y'all would have never heard of him.
Because
he's a talent. He's a great fighter.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not knocking on his skills, but you know what? He got me on. He knew I wasn't ready. I couldn't make the weight.
Yeah.
And he did what he had to do.
Got it.
God bless him.
Yeah. It makes sense. Tell me, Grand Rapids. Why are there so many great fighters coming out of Grand Rapids? Was there? Is it because of the boxing environment or something in the water, or you know?
It's got to be something in the water because we have. Back in the day, there was big boxing presence. You know, you had Stanley Kitchell.
He was there?
Yeah, he first world champion, whatever.
Yeah.
And then you had Tony Tucker.
Yeah.
You had Buster Mathis, Sr. and Jr.
They from there?
Yeah. Dang. And you had the whole Mayweather family.
Yeah. Floyd and his dad and everything.
So it was crazy.
Do you think Floyd's dad, had he not gotten in some trouble, I heard he got shot and a few other things, do you think he would have went on to achieve even greater things in the sport?
I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, it's
But
hard
I
to know.
Barkley, he's a good fighter,
Yeah.
and it is what it is.
Did you ever come in contact with Hedgeman Lewis ever?
No,
No. Um,
I might have met him a few times, but
yeah.
okay.
No influence on you.
But back then, I wasn't trying to fit nobody but myself.
Amen.
Yeah,
I ain't worried about it. Yeah. Yo, so tell me, which fight did I know eventually Bill passed. How many at which point in your career did he pass, and then how did you transition to a new trainer?
Me and Bill, we parted ways after I fought Prince John Williams.
Got it.
No, I'm sorry. After I fought Roy Jones, we parted ways, and no, it wasn't. After I fought Montel Griffin and got robbed, and
What happened?
It was we wouldn't see eye to eye. It probably was, it most likely, I'm not gonna say it was him, because most likely it was me. But at the time, you couldn't tell me shit.
Got it.
I was in my own lane. You know what I'm saying?
You making millions of dollars. People, you're the biggest name in the sport.
Exactly. And that's something I truly regret. But I met another great trainer by the name of Freddie Roach.
That's when you started working with Freddie?
After I started working with Freddie full time. And I had worked with Freddie before. When I came out here for the first time in the early 90s.
Yeah.
But then me and Bill got together and we formed a great relationship. I decided to stay home and stay with Bill, which was a great thing I did.
So tell me, what made you gravitate towards Freddie, and what made him great as a coach?
Because Freddie, once you're a fighter, you're always a fighter. You know what to do. And just like Bill Miller, he fought before, and he trained, and his work was proven.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Freddie worked with all these other great champions,
Yeah.
and had a great rapport with them.
Yeah. And what's his style? Is he more? I've watched him a little bit. Seems like offense is big to him.
Freddie's an offensive-minded fighter.
Got it.
And with me, that's my thing. Besides defense, my defense is my offense.
Yeah. It creates.
I'm gonna take a game. I'm gonna do something. You ain't see where it's coming from.
So talk if you don't mind just sharing, like, what if and obviously it's not no one's gonna learn how to box like James Toney by listening to you talk for 20 minutes. But if there's a young kid listening right now and he's like, that's how I want to fight. I want to be able to box just like James, and he has athleticism and he can do it. How does he develop your skill set with the slipping, breaking, countering, the being able to fight on the inside, mid range, long range? Like,
You see the difference between
what would you tell him?
The difference between me and everybody else, I tell everybody every day. Everybody. The difference between me and Roy Jones and Hager and everybody else, I was born to fight. Everybody else was taught to fight. That's the difference. The thing is, if you want to try to fight like me, you have balls. You have the boxing, stay inside and see punches coming, don't get hit and fight back. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if Bill Miller taught me everything. I mean, he emptied his whole repertoire for me.
Everything.
And I was willing to learn and do it.
Mm-hmm.
No, and don't be scared. If you're scared, go to church.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm telling you now, and you know what I'm trying to do? I'm trying to hurt you and get up out of there and be clean.
So, man, so talk me, why'd you move up to heavyweight? And the reason I asked, I kind of know the answer now. Like, you were always a natural heavyweight, but was it because you got tired of making weight? Was it because there was nothing else to accomplish at the lower weight class? What was the reason?
Everybody said, "Oh, he lazy. He don't want to do shit." No, I'm a natural heavyweight. Everybody can right. Believe me.
You're born like that.
And then I told everyone when I came to the game, I said, "I'm gonna be heavyweight champion of the world one day." Everybody laughed at me. They said, "Oh, you too small. You too small. You too short."
You've been saying that's from the beginning.
Day one.
Okay. So you came in the game saying, "I want that." Not.
Yeah, I'm gonna be heavyweight. I said, I'm gonna be heavyweight champion of the world. And look, thing is, all my titles, everybody said, "Well, all those IB titles, I've been able to run for years. I've been able behind was here before WBC."
So,
but they know it. You know what I'm saying? So I look at it like this. all my belts count. I won heavyweight championship 4 times.
Yeah.
You know, I count on mine, and boxing counts it. So
Yeah.
it's all about it.
And then had you already spent time in the gym with heavyweights at an early age?
While I was young, I thought this I aspired heavyweights.
Since you were young?
I aspired Mike Wheat. I'm not Mike Wheat, Peter Thomas.
Really?
I aspired Arthur Lahorn. I aspired
But that was not new to you at all.
No, it wasn't. It scared me because I'm trying to hurt them. They trying to hurt me.
So, I heard Andre Ward
Yeah.
the other day. He said something to the effect of they were asking him would he had fought Anthony Joshua, and and when he was active, and he was like, man, yeah. He's like, I would have fought him. He's like, I never had a problem with big guys. What's the difference fighting a guy at 175, 168 versus fighting like a heavyweight? Is it easier to fight a heavyweight than like a guy that's like 168, 167?
Man, look, it's easy for me, it's easy for everybody.
Okay.
Because I'm boxing out. Like I said, I'm literally born to fight.
Yeah.
Everybody's taught to fight.
Yeah.
You know, I boxed heavyweights for years before I actually became one. That's why I made it so easy. You know, I think he's a good fighter, good fighter, but if it was heavyweight,
it didn't work out for him. That's true.
It wouldn't have.
Yeah. You're talking about this Archie? Oh, Andre.
Andre Ward.
Well, and so tell me, is it like the reason I'm asking is like those guys at 168 pounds and 175, they seem like they can punch like heavyweights.
But look, no, that was my day. These days, no.
So what's your opinion on these days, the fighters these days? I mean, I know there's some good ones, but
Terrence Crawford,
yeah,
beast. Tank Davis, beast.
Yeah.
What's that boy, the Mexican Monster, beast.
Mm-hmm.
Belliz,
Yep.
beast. Secure Stevens, he can fight.
Yep.
Teofimo, he can fight.
Mm.
He can box. Other than that, heavyweight division, garbage.
What do you think the problem is?
Garbage. They don't have no formers in there.
Do you think it's just a lack of trainers too?
Training that. Look, you right there, cut that. All the trainers are gone. All the great trainers are gone.
What happened?
The only thing you're going to get right now, except for Freddie Roach. Roach, Bud McGirt, no two left.
That's it.
And if you have knowledge, you have the lineage, you're a great trainer. But other than that, man,
Do you think it's because people just don't care anymore?
That too, and all they see is Instagram.
Yeah.
That bullshit, man. Look at this bullshit. What the hell?
Talk about that, man. First of all, how much did you use the hand pads when you were training, the mitts?
Oh, look.
And then, is it valuable, and how do you use? What's your opinion?
Oh, the mitts are good, but not bullshit, man. Come on, dog. That's some garbage. Look. You see people hit the mitts, right?
Yeah.
They don't fight like that. Have you ever seen a guy fight like that hit the mitts?
No.
Only one guy I've seen do that. Me.
That's true. That's true, man. I'm laughing because you got a point. That's actually true.
I ain't never seen nobody. Come on, dog.
Yeah, because you'll hit somebody with a 12-piece. Boom, boom, boom,
You know,
boom.
I do everything. I do everything I do in the gym, in a fight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I will humiliate you, and then knock your ass out, and then your wife pick you up, take you home, and you cry about it.
Yo, while we're talking about fighters, man. So from your era, right?
Yeah.
In any weight class, who were you can't mention your excluding you, without you. Who were the top 5 fighters from your era? Which to me, your era is like late 80s, 90s, 2000s, all the way up to now, essentially. But your era, like, who do you say the top 5?
I'm saying Roy Jones been there, Bernard Hopkins,
Bernard, yep.
De La Hoya.
Yep, De La Hoya. People forget about De La Hoya.
Vargas, Shane Mosley, and I'm gonna go sit because he's my guy, personable, and he passed Vernon Forrest.
Oh, Vernon, that was a good dude, man.
Vicious, the Viper.
He was really nice to my sister. And then from your era or any era, greatest fighter that no one's ever heard of. Like maybe you saw him in the gym. Like I heard someone told me in Crunk there was a guy in that by the name of, and I don't know, but they said they called him Super Bad.
Oh, Bernard super bad. Oh, my motherfucker bad.
He was good.
Yeah, the dude before Tommy was super bad. Bernard super bad made undefeated 30 kills. I think if I'm not mistaken, but he had a problem with
Got caught up. Yeah.
But he was good. Great.
He was that good.
Yeah.
And then your top 5 of all time, in no order, just who's in that, or top 10 or top 5.
My top 5 is Sugar Robinson, Ezra Charles, Archie Moore, J.J. Walcott, and I would say I'm gonna say I'm gonna say this George Foreman.
You put him in there?
Oh, cause George, man, pops, man, was a motherfucker.
Wow.
He knocked everybody senseless.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's and that's what you're supposed to do. Black and decker them ass. You know, I love it. Black and decker. I say, black and decker. Boom. Sleep. I love it. George was not playing.
That's true.
You know what I'm talking about? If George was saying, listen, he'll not listen out. I'm telling you, if George would took his time, Ali, he could have got him.
You know, it's funny. One thing that struck me about my dad was my trainer, and he would teach me a lot of things, but he would teach me so much to know how to deal with it if somebody else did it. For me, he was like, let's keep it simple: jab, uppercuts, body shots, get him out of there. You know, and we worked on power a lot.
That's what we did.
But he would say, he said something one day, and he said, "Hey, if that guy feints you," and he reached back and he said, "You," and I was like, he actually in his mind was like gonna make you pay for fainting. He's like, "Don't you ever feint me." And then if you jabbed him, that's how we talk. He said, "Man, don't let nobody jab you. Are you crazy? If they jab you," and he showed me. He was like, "If they jab you or feint you, not get them out of there right away. Like make them know, like, don't you jab me, don't you feint me. We're not doing that." And then he said he would pick their number one tool and take it away from them right away. And so he said when he fought Ken Norton, everybody would say, "Oh, you got to watch out for his hook," and he was like, "I got a hook."
He sure did.
Yeah, you saw that?
Yeah.
And he said his strategy in that fight, and you already know it, but it's just interesting because you
2 rounds.
He said, first I'm going to make him throw the hook, flush it out, and then I'm going to duck it. Then he's going to throw it, and I hit him up under the body as he throws it. Then I'm going to hit him with mine. And he said once he did those 3 things, he's a regular guy.
Yeah.
That was funny, man. I'm a fan of his. I mean, he's my dad, but I'm also a fan. You know what I mean?
Man, I'm a huge fan of punches. People try to get you out of there.
Punches, yeah.
I hate boxers.
Did you watch Julian Jackson much ever? Do you remember that name?
Yeah, I remember Julian Jackson. He's my adversary.
Oh, that's
scary ass.
Y'all never fought?
No, he was too damn scared. him and his dad, Don King. Don was protected. He knew once I got rid of him, he had no one caught in the division.
That would have been such a good fight, man.
It would have been short, 2 rounds, 3 rounds.
I agree with you on that.
Don't get me wrong. Julian Jackson, he's a good fighter.
Yeah.
He's a good fighter, but he's not on my level. Look, everybody else wasn't on my level.
Yeah.
But you know, hey,
No, that's
if I come in 1%, like I should did my phone with Jones, which I made a mistake and I paid the price for it.
Yeah.
Hey, I've been greatest fighter of all time. Period.
No, I, in my opinion, you are no matter what. I really mean that.
Thank you.
I seriously mean that. So tell me a couple more questions, man. I'll let you go out of here, man. I got to ask you questions forever, but man, just talk about the life outside the ring, man. Like the good, the bad, the ugly. Nothing like not nobody's business. But my point is, like, how did you enjoy yourself? Like, and what I mean by that is, was it how did you like to spend your money? Houses, cars, trips,
Houses,
what was your thing?
The same way everybody did.
Yeah.
Houses, cars, jets, and all that.
What was your car?
And my Mercedes or my Bentley.
Oh yeah.
And then spend time with my kids.
Mm-hmm.
As they older, they understood what I did.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was great time with kids. Like me and my son, we together every day.
That's beautiful, man.
Look, I see it's important to have my son with me, both my sons with me, and my 5 daughters.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Yeah, girls. Wow.
That's a lot of daughters. Like we got 5. I got 5 sisters, man. They dominate.
I know you know. And so
Dominate, man.
it's crazy, man. So
Spending time with your family.
Spending time with my family is the most important thing. My mom. My mom, if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be here today doing what I did. She was my biggest supporter. She always told me, if you really want to do it, you gotta buckle down. You can't play. I'm behind you 100%, but if you ain't do it, let me know.
Man, and you talked about, man, how you at the beginning you told Bill, like, I want to be the most complete fighter that you can make me or that you ever had. And so that type of maturity at a young age, even though you were getting into trouble and so on and so forth, the fact that you stepped to him and said, like, that sounds so mature for a young man to say that. Did that come from your mom, or where'd you get that type of maturity?
Probably came from my mom, because look, I sat there and I saw Bill when I came to the house, and I saw all the bookcases like that filled with videotapes. I said, I got to learn. I have to learn.
You realize how much it was to learn.
Because this is a once in a lifetime opportunity for me to get to where I wanted to be. I want to be. I go play football, which is my number one sport. I couldn't be the next Deion Sanders or Lester Hayes.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be the next Sugar Robinson, the Childs.
Yeah.
And so I learned from these guys. I learned from Bill Miller on how all these guys were in life, outside the ring, inside the ring. And because Bill, he was there all the time with them.
And what did the reason I'm asking is because Bill knew him. What did you admire about Archie Moore?
Smooth, man.
Smooth.
Old school knowledge. You know, how he moved.
How he moved, yeah.
You know, even though he wasn't from Detroit, he was from San Diego.
Yeah.
But Bill came out here and trained him once in a while.
Really?
Yeah.
You know, it's funny. A lot. You know, Archie had the cross-arm blocks defense.
Yeah.
And,
that's what George your dad got it from. You know what I'm saying? I watch your dad. He's doing a little bit, especially in the second comeback.
So guess what? And so when he made his comeback, he said he started straight up, and he's like, my reflexes weren't there anymore. And I think you'll appreciate this, but most people would never assume this. So, and Archie was always the guy he respected the most. So he reached out and asked Archie, like, I'm getting, could you come out? And he specifically asked Archie to come out, not number one, because he's a great trainer and they had worked together before, but number two, he wanted Archie to teach him, Archie called it the locks. And he wanted him to teach him that, and Archie refused to. So he's now brought him out. He's in training camp, killing him on the heavy bag. Like, Archie is the only person that can make him work the heavy bag in the way he didn't want to, And he's the only person that can call him son, really. And but he kept saying, man, teach me. And he was like, nah, would not teach him. And so my dad was like, all right, well, I'm just going to watch him. And he was paying attention to him. And one of the kids came up and was like, all right, trying to, asking for help. And he had the hand here, and the kid kept going like this. And he heard Archie scream, don't move it. Don't move it. He said, oh. And then that's when he figured out this versus this, which is better for him because he could just take the hook here. And then and he said that was a secret. And then he said once he realized, like, I can just leave it here and defend with my elbow, then he was able to unlock it. And he just started doing it. And then Archie was there. And then, of course, like, once he's doing it, Archie's probably giving him tips. But he did not want to teach him that. It was the funniest thing. But that was without that, he wouldn't have had his comeback at all.
But that means, the punch you talking about, that.
Yeah.
That's how you come, and then that's my hand.
Yeah.
That's how you come, my boy back. Boy, oh, hell no. I told Michael, don't stay in front of him.
You told Michael?
I said, Michael, don't stay in front of George, because George is a pop. But I want George to win, though.
I mean, most people did, yeah.
I love George, man.
Yeah.
Plus he was 47?
Yeah. He was 46. 30 days from his 46th birthday.
He did what he did. I also happy, but I first had for Michael, but I told Michael, don't stand in front of him.
You know what he did? So I was in that training camp. So my dad would wake me up at night at about 1:00 in the morning. He'd always do night bag sessions, and he'd have me count his rounds, and he'd say, I hear boom, 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 slap, pow, boom, 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 slap, pow. And he said his problem was he was missing on a lot of knockouts with his right hand because the jab before the right hand was too hard and their head was fly back and they missed. So he was like, he's like, it broke his heart to take steam off the jab, but he had to learn how to do it. So he'd go hard, tap, boom. But he didn't bring it to the gym because he didn't want anybody to know his strategy.
Right.
And but long story short, he said what he worked on in the gym with his sparring partners is he needed Michael to come to him, but he didn't have, at that age, he's like, I can't bounce around and run. So he's like, he wanted to give Michael the illusion that he was moving away, so he did everything in a circle. Circle, so Michael keep coming.
Keep turning. I think that's the key. Turn him into something. And that's what he did. Michael turned to the right hand. It was great, man. I was so happy to enjoy that night.
Yeah. Man, so last thing, man, just personally, like outside the ring, man, like things like if you don't mind me asking, like what's like your favorite movie?
I like comedy, man.
Comedy?
Anything with the greatest of all time. Well, one of the greatest of all time, Bernie Mac. Fuck kids.
Yeah.
I love Bernie Mac. Red Fox.
Yeah.
You know, Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy. I watch comedy. Yeah. And I watch some serious flicks like some gangster flicks.
Gangsters, Scarface.
Yeah, Scarface.
Godfather.
New Jack City.
Oh yeah.
Living
in the city.
Yeah, so it's and basically I'm just spending time with my kids, man, my wife.
And what's your vice in terms of food? Like you like steak or?
Man, look, while I was fighting, everything was on the menu. but now as I older, my wife be on my ass, man. So now I'm fish and two potato fries.
Yeah.
Fish and rice. Everything got me fish now. It used to be red meat. I'm surprised. When I go to a high class restaurant, I don't even order a single more of fish.
Got it. Yeah.
It's
Smart.
crazy. You gotta change up because I know we getting older and everything, and it is what it is.
And then finally, man, for the people, there's a lot of coaches and trainers that listen into this, and also fighters. If you were advising a fighter on the perfect training camp, assuming you come in and you're kind of close to weight, so you don't have to really lose that much weight, talk me through how you would advise them to train. And I remember how you told me your system, but like how many miles they should be running. Let's just talk road work first.
I think if you're a young fighter, upcoming fighter, you should run anywhere between 5 to 8 miles a day.
Every day.
If you gonna be, because I did.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you why I did my first start when I was with Bill Miller. And Bill had me out there running. He wasn't playing. We'd be at Bill Isle running 8 miles.
Why is it so important to running to you?
Huh?
Why is running so important?
Conditioning.
Just plain and simple.
Conditioning. You won't be able to outwork your other man, your opponent at all times.
Okay, and then bag work and
bag work. What's another thing? Oh, Bill Miller, bags. Hit the bags. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
I said, no, we'll hit bags.
Yeah.
Bags will hit back. We won't box. I box every day. I box from Monday to Saturday.
Did you hit the bag?
No.
You never really hit the heavy bag?
I did.
A little here and there, but it wasn't part of your thing?
But I wasn't with Bill Miller. You know what I'm saying? But with Bill, I never hit the heavy bag.
Wow.
We sparred every day. 15, 20 rounds, 5 rounds.
What about the doubling bag?
Speed bag, we did that once in a while. But go speed bag.
Every day.
And then we did mitts. Mid-work is very important. You know, free hand-eye coordination. It was great.
And then talk about sparring. So if a fighter's young, 25, 27-year-old, how often should he be sparring? How hard should he be sparring?
Well, for me, I'm doing what I did. I sparred hard. You fight how you spar. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you start bullshitting and play around with light, you'll do it in a fight. Me, I'm going hard every day.
Got it.
I'm trying to knock your head off. That's why I want to 3 or 4 500 a day.
Yeah.
I'm trying to knock your head. I'm trying to knock your head off your shoulders. I'm trying to make you think about come back tomorrow. Not come
Every
back
day.
tomorrow. Every day. Every day I'm trying to put somebody. Hey, you ask anybody wild card this shit.
Yeah.
Ask Freddie how many times two people get the tampons out.
What?
Get the tampons out.
You say that?
I said, Freddie, get the tampons. He don't need them. And look, I swear to God, my hand God, every time I spar, my whole goon, I have my goon squad with me.
Yeah.
It would throw the tampons in the ring. Throw the tampons in the ring, baby. Let's go. Hey, somebody's bleeding today. It ain't gonna be me.
Get him ready.
I inspired. I never took this fight. I never had the jiggles. I'm doing all the punishment. I'm doing simple. I work my craft for everybody. You know what I'm saying? That's why you have to go hard every day. You have if you're gonna be the best, you gotta go hard. You got to go hard every day. If you don't, okay, go ahead and be a pretend fighter. See how long it lasts.
What about shadow boxing?
I said we share box.
A lot?
5-6 rounds.
Every day?
Before I start training, before I start sparring, you share box 5-6 rounds. And it's time to go to work. Showtime.
And then what about sex before a fight?
Ooh, man.
Is that a thing, or what, I mean, is it really?
I went 8 weeks without it.
8 weeks?
8 weeks, man.
Man,
And then
that's my pops.
That's the main reason why Jackie got me. I went to Pennsylvania. Poconos were the best camps I ever had.
You used to train in the Poconos?
Yeah, I love that place. I love man, Mr. Z was a great dude.
Yeah.
At the resort up in the Poconos, man, we had fun there, man.
Is it true that Floyd is trained really hard too? Everybody says he prepared himself.
I'm pretty sure it's true.
It's true. Yeah.
And but you know, as far as how Floyd in the shoulder roll,
Yeah.
everybody knows I'm the only shoulder roll king out here.
Yeah, you.
Period. Yeah, I do it the right way. Floyd halfway do it, but hey, Floyd's still a great fighter. He do his way, but I do it my way. If you do it my way, you get better results. You get knockouts.
I always felt like with Floyd, he does, and a lot of people try to emulate him. He just did a lot of things that worked for him.
Yeah, it's cool. It's all fine and dandy. But if it worked for him, I guarantee it will not work for you because that kid, Floyd is very athletic.
Yeah, different. Yeah.
It's not work for everybody.
Yeah,
It's like he can do what I did.
Yeah.
His chin is not
Different.
his chin like mine.
Different thing, man.
It's different. I'm a different. I keep telling everybody, I'm a different animal. I'm built different.
I gotta just tell you that, and then I'll let you get out of here, man. But am I right? I feel like the first time I met you, you probably won't remember this because I don't think I came up and introduced myself. But the first time I saw you in person was at Freddie Roach's gym. I was there with Kaplan, Bill Kaplan's daughter.
Debbie Kaplan. And Debbie.
And I think Debbie Kaplan. I think you pulled up in a. Let me know if this is right because I'm just testing my memory. I want to say it was like a dark blue Bentley Continental T, maybe something like that. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, man, look, I've been a big fan for a long time. Thank you so much for coming in, man. This is a true honor to be with you, man. And
The hell with all that. I'm happy being in your show. I'm blessed to be in your show. I love you, your father, and the whole family. Your uncle, everybody. Everybody's great. Man, thank you. I wish your show to be a success.
Thank you very much, man. Seriously, bro.
Let's go.
Appreciate you.
Foreman family, baby. Foreman family.